The soul must have rejoiced because it knows that everybody has a story. Everybody. So what? Are you living yours? Do you think that you didn't get the right story? You didn't get the right program? Let's see. What is a story? What is a story? There's that 25. I broke it down to a 7. Do I have? No, that book's gone. You know that long transformation that we wrote on that other page? So the heart of your story is to transform you. To transform you. That's the heart of your story. There's nobody said it was going to be pretty. There's nobody said that you were going to like or understand the events that comprised it. It is to transform you. 3 and 12. Oh gosh, Mitzi, I can't stand this when this happens. I swear I can't. I want to go to dancing. 25, 25, 25. What is 25? Release. Everybody in the world is trying to accumulate, get more, get faster, get ahead of yourself. Build your bank account, build your beauty, build your admiration, honor. And what the soul that must have rejoiced is saying, release. Release. Your story is teaching you to release. Release all of those burdens that are so heavy. Those burdens that are in you. Look at this you. Look at this you. Inside burdens. Buried. What's in front of it? Relationships. You're doing it. You're making them so complicated and unhappy. 9. There's that seeking for understanding. Now, any of you could do this same thing if you were a mind to study yourself as many years as I have and use the esoteric arts of numerology, astrology, the tarot, the Kabbalah. You can use some physics. You can use some science. You can use some religion. You can use some math. You can use some English. You can use some philosophy. Or, in combination with all of those things, here's what you can do. Show up for your story. No whining allowed. Why? Consciousness behind it runs the show. So why are you complaining? I can't begin to imagine. You can tap into this consciousness. That's what you are. It's a divine consciousness. But anyway, let's see what consciousness is. 3, 6, 5, 1, 3, 9, 6, 3, 1. Oh no, got some more. 5. Nope, that's going down here. 5, 5, 1, 1. Let me make sure. 3, 5, 1, 3. That's got to go up. 3, 5, 5, 1, 1. All right. So we got 6, and 9 is 15, 21, 23, 24, 25. Let's make sure. 6, 15, 21, 24, 25. Whew. You know, during this show, I've thrown down some paper. I filled up one of these newsprints. Even the act of that was this. Release. I had to release that. It was done. It was finished. It was over. It's gone. Well, it's there still to be seen, but it'll be gone and dispersed of stuff. Okay, so the heart of consciousness that's behind everything is release. You can only relax when you release. Okay, let's see the rest of it. 3, 5, 8, 9, 12, 17, 18, 19. Let's make it sure. 8, 9, 12, 17, 18, 19. Mitzi, what are we doing in this show? We started off with, I didn't even, the very beginning, it's in that book right there. You'll remember it. The first number was a 38. That was an 11. All of these are master numbers. We went to the 22. We went to the 33. And now we have moved to the highest master number there is, which is 44. The show is about mastering your level of relaxation. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? It's like, oh, do I sign up for a program? Is there some book I can read? What can I do? What do I need to do? Is there somebody I can copy? How many times does it have to show up for the message to get through that we are causing our own self the anxieties and problems that we encounter? Okay, that was one box. That was one box of papers. This is another one. This might be the one that, well, it's another box. I don't know what it is. Okay. Woo! We're going to talk about, I'm pulling out a Bible verse right now. So, let's see what we're going to say. We're going to visit Ecclesiastes. ECC, LES, IATES. Okay. 1:6. Check your Bible if you want to see it. Southward goes the wind, then turns to the north. It turns again, then back to its circling goes the wind. Okay? Round and round it goes. Southward goes the wind, then to the north, then it turns again, back to its circling goes the wind. You could call that the yin and the yang if you want to, but you must release. Round and round we go, and where we stop only the butterfly knows. He knows a lot too, she knows a lot. Let's see what we got here. We got a 9 and a 14. See, because you might have said, Paul, that was the wind. What was that saying? You really didn't tie that into what you just said because you thought you knew what the wind was. You thought you had an idea and could explain it. The wind turns southward, goes the wind, then turns to the north. It turns again, then goes back circling. And what is wind? We just did what wind is. The entire thing I've been talking about. Experience your life as presented, not someone else's. Your life. Show up. Stop complaining about it. Release means let go of what you think. What you think. Let me put that. What you think has been done to you. Because in all actuality, you have never been cheated, lied to, abused, abandoned, none of those things. Because, how do I know that? Because I started this show off with that. I'll tell you how I know that. In everything that has ever taken place in your life, every person you've ever encountered, every word you've ever spoken, everything you've ever done, you've never been left out. You've never been isolated. You've never been cheated. You've never been any of those things. Because your soul must have rejoiced. We started the show on that premise. That means everything that happens to you, your soul is enjoying the ride. And this soul, as we have already discussed, is consciousness. And this soul is a 44, a highest master number. Okay? Now, let's go to another one. Let's try to do something else, see what we do. All right. How are we doing for time, Mitzi? Okay. All right. I think I'll do something, because for those of you that might think that I know how to, I'm choosing these somehow, knowing what they're going to be. Look here, look here. Okay? Let's see, which one do I want to do? Well, I'm going to do this one, since it jumped out, but this one was up there too, so we might do two. Uh-oh, let's put it over here. Okay, let's see what we're going to talk about. Oh, this is the ones with my my pictures. On my website, you can go up to that Mode of Cosmic Therapy, and you can pick on a picture, and you will be able to see these short readings if you're interested in them. Let's see how this plays into today's lesson. The picture, you can't see it unless you do go up on the website. You work so hard at trying to have things the way you like them. I think that has to do with that story. You're trying to rewrite your story. You're trying to put the characters in there that you want in there instead of the ones that are in there. You're trying to manipulate it. You're trying to design it because you think that you will get more out of it. You'll be better satisfied and better informed, I suppose. You work so hard at trying to have things the way you like them. Order, punctuality, neatness, honesty, intelligence, and of course, duty. All of these things you ascribe to yourself. All well and good. But whatever happened to originality? Originality, that means you don't copy somebody else. That means you don't buy shoes just because they're popular. Spontaneity, you don't think about what you say before you say it. You just let the soul rejoice and have its way. Gaiety, laugh. Laugh when there's no reason to laugh. Wit, I like that one. I wonder what that one is. I like wit. I really like people. I like people, period, but I especially, look, I guess I do. There you go. 9 and 2. So we got a 9 and a 20. No wonder I like wit. It's honor. Mitzi, it's you. It's me. It's what we are. That's why I like wit. I never understood why I liked wit. So we, as human beings, are full of wit and honor. Honor. Honorable wit. So whatever it is that we find funny, share it. Not share it because you want to be impressive and impress somebody and you want to think that they think that you know what you're talking about. You're just naturally witty. That's just part of who you are because you're an artist. You're an artist, you're an artist, that's what you are. Let me see. Let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do this, aren't we? Okay, all well and good, but whatever happened to originality, spontaneity, gaiety, wit, charm, and charm. Yes, we can be charming should we so decide to. Just because we want to. Just because we want to dress up and play in our scenarios of life. And capriciousness. Capriciousness. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it's written. I love the words. The letters that make it up. Capriciousness means you don't know what you're going to do in the next moment. I think the Bible refers to that when it says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing. What was that song? Put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Put your right foot in and you shake it all about. Had to take out your right foot too. You are by nature a shaker and a mover. Even write down, Mitzi, to the hunky, what is it? What is that dance? Do the hokey pokey. I just was doing that with my feet before that sentence came up. You are by nature a shaker and a mover. Oh, I just love it. You don't usually settle for the status quo. That is, unless you are doing something for ulterior motives. Belch. Give me a break. Stop being so cardboard and plastic in your actions. It certainly does not, what was the last thing? It certainly does not become you. Now, here's the other one I'm going to do, but I don't know about you, but cardboard does not attract. Okay, not much. It is functional and it is useful and there's a place for it, but certainly not the soul. The soul's rejoicing is not cardboard, nor is it plastic. It is the real deal.